you are well. In this video, I want to talk to you about tackling boredom and the importance of that and the effect that it can have on you mentally if you fail to tackle boredom. You see, I remember being a teenager and thinking that boredom was just a natural thing that was just kind of part of life and you just kind of had to accept it. It wasn't until I got older that I realised that actually being bored was a choice. Being bored was actually something that was quite intentional. But the problem with boredom is it allows in lazy, negative thoughts. It allows self-doubt to creep in. And I always say, and I sometimes get kind of have heated debates about this with people, that I think you want to stay so busy that no self-doubt can come in. Now, some people say to me, but Miles, but what about rest? And I say, no, I'm talking about scheduling things and setting up your life in such a way so that you frankly don't have time to be bored, that you don't have time to go, what should we do now? I love the randomness of what should we do now, but I don't think that should be a daily practice. You know, I think it's, you know, if I think about myself, and there's not many people that I don't know that will say that they can go more than half an hour or an hour or a few hours of not having scheduled, intentional habits, behaviours, choices without them starting to feel anxious, worried, frustrated, angry or annoyed, right? And then they wonder why they don't feel good. And the reason they don't feel good is because effectively they've allowed boredom to come in. So in this video I want to share with you something that I found that really helps to tackle boredom, which is something that if you feel that you struggle with this area, then this will be really helpful for you as well. So the thing I want to share with you is really powerful. It's really common sense. It's not necessarily common practice, but if you apply it, and it literally takes a matter of seconds to do, it will make you feel better within yourself immediately, and it will help you to know that your focus is always intentionally, is always on something that you want to be focused on. You know, I would say, like, you know, it comes from another mentor of mine who says, you know, the power plant doesn't have energy, it generates energy. And so, like, you don't have boredom, you generate boredom. So in this video, I'm going to share with you really something really simple that I've found that you can do, that you can add in, that can ensure that you never feel bored. And the thing I want to share with you is what I call an excitement trigger. An excitement trigger is something that is designed to be scheduled in to create a level of energy and excitement within your body that instantaneously makes you feel good and takes a matter of seconds. You see, sometimes, and maybe you can relate if you're an entrepreneur or you're currently working from home, sometimes you find yourself working away at your laptop and the next thing you know, 2 hours have gone by. One of the things I've started doing in the past few years is working in 15-minute blocks. So working intensely, furiously away like a little beaver for 15 minutes, and then having a 3-minute break. And that 3-minute break is what I call an excitement trigger. And in that 3 minutes, all I do is something that changes my physiology and my state. So first thing I do is I hydrate. And the next thing I do is I'll probably jump around in the kitchen and make myself feel good. So I'll literally go, right, I'm going to, you know, work away for 15 minutes. And then I'll go, right, let's put some music on. So in this instance here, I'll go, right, let's put some tunes on. And I'll kind of have a bit of a jump around. Like just jump around, just have a bit of a dance. Do some star jumps. Put my energy up. Just have a bit of a dance. Literally for 30 seconds. And that's literally it. That is literally all I'll do for 30 seconds. And immediately I feel better. It's so important that you have these little triggers, that you schedule it so that you're forced every hour to kind of dance in the kitchen, that you're forced when you're washing up to put your favourite song on, that you make yourself laugh, that, you know, tomorrow I'm going to be doing a car wash with our neighbours, right? So social distancing, just to clarify. But I've said, hey neighbours, I'm going to wash the cars. Do you fancy doing it at 3 o'clock? So we can at least shout to each other over the driveways and have some engagement with each other in a time when we're frankly not allowed to do very much in terms of outside of our house. So we're kind of flouting the rules a little bit, but we're doing it with social distancing laws being obeyed. So it's so important that know that if you feel bored, like if right now at the current time of doing this video live and we're in this grounding situation, this coronavirus pandemic, that you've got to know that, I've talked about this in earlier videos about scheduling activities, scheduling things in. That car wash tomorrow is an excitement trigger. So the challenge for you in this video, what I want to say to you in this video is for tomorrow morning, well, what I want you to do after this video is I want you to schedule something in your diary. Tomorrow morning, I want you to put in excitement trigger as a reminder, and I want you to put it in 3 times of the day. I want you to put it in at 10 a.m, I want you to put it in at 3 p.m, and I want you to put it in at 7 p.m. And I want you to put an alarm that says at 10, 3 and 7, excitement trigger. And all you need to do is literally like musical chairs when you're a kid, is when that excitement trigger goes off, you will, oh, slide's not working, you will get out of your chair, whatever you're doing, and you'll have a little bit of a dance, even if it's just for 30 seconds. It's literally all you're going to do. As stupid as it will feel at first, you're going to have an excitement trigger that is literally going to change your state and immediately make you feel better in a matter of seconds. So many people say they don't have time for exercise, they don't feel good now they're locked at home. I'm telling you, 24 hours in a day, 30 seconds, 3 times a day, to have an excitement trigger cued like that will help tackle your boredom, because you'll immediately feel better and you'll be like, right, what are we going to do? Let's clean the shed, let's tidy the house, let's empty the loft, whatever. Let's do some work, let's go for a walk, whatever it is. It will immediately put you in a better state, which will help to prevent boredom from coming in. So that's it. Really simple, really common sense, this one, not overcomplicated, really simple stuff. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, go ahead and share the video or tag people on it, whatever you like to do on social media. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time. Miles of Motivation, over and out. See you soon. Goodbye.